Morning. How's everybody doing the day after the 4th? Any hangovers? I don't drink anymore. I stopped doing that decades ago. Plus, it killed my mom. Yeah. Cirrhosis of the liver. Motherfucker. Yeah, it's not pretty to watch. Anyway, that's not what this TikTok's about. The only reason I don't like holidays with fireworks is because of the dogs. I've never had a dog that wasn't scared of the fireworks sounds, because to them it probably sounds like bombs going off. You know what I mean? So before it even got dark yesterday, there wasn't a bunch of fireworks going off, but there was a few here and there. You know, people playing and testing them out, and have fun with that. I don't care. But my dogs are freaking out. My dogs are really, really, really freaking out. Y'all have seen how big Danny is. She's a Shepherd mix, Shepherd Pity mix, I think. She was in my lap in my seat, in my chair. She was in my lap yesterday. Terrified. Shaken like a leaf. Terrified. So I finally went to the back and got them some of their calming chews and gave them some calming chews. Which really, I didn't give it to them until I don't know, 15, 20 minutes before we went to bed. And we went to bed kind of early, because I just wanted to get back there and turn that fan on so it would drown out all the sound outside. Well, that didn't happen. No. We went to the bedroom and we laid down and I turned on the TV just to listen to it, because I'm on my stomach playing my little games on my tablet. And all of a sudden, somebody set off, I don't know, it was probably at least 10 at one time, close to the house, close to my house, probably right outside in the street, right out front here, or at least on the side of my house, because I'm on a corner, so I have the front and the side that are facing a street. So this morning, when I let the dogs out to go potty, and Danny would not potty last night. Katie went out and dropped it and peed right away, came back in the house. Danny wasn't having it, even though there were no fireworks going off at the time when I had them out there, and I even went with them this time, thinking they'd be more comfortable if Mommy was right there, right? Danny she wasn't having it. Excuse me, she wasn't having it. She didn't pee at all before we went to bed. I don't know how she held it all night, but she did. She didn't whimper, whine, or anything. But when that one big cluster of fireworks went off, she was in her kennel just shivering, just like she was freezing. But she wasn't, because, it's summer. But she was her nerves. The calming chews hadn't kicked in yet. And like I said, it's like 8 o'clock. Went back there just to lay down, watch TV, play games on my tablet. Just relax, And then this morning, I let him out. And Danny brought me a present. Somebody's firework landed in the yard. And she found it this morning and brought it to the front porch. She never brings her stuff in the house. When she brings stuff up to the front porch, she never brings it in the house. She'll just lay it down at the front porch, on the front porch at the front door, and leave it there. This one apparently was called Dandy Dino Floral Rockets. Never heard of them. Never heard of them. I know they got so many different fireworks out there now that I've never heard of, because I just don't buy them. I don't waste my money to have it go up in fire and smoke. But anyway, yeah, Danny brought me this morning. And I just don't like holidays with fireworks because of the dogs. But yeah, when I heard that cluster of fireworks go off at the wall at one time, I laid there and was just. I mean, yeah, I know they're having fun and having a good time and they're celebrating the holiday. One, I had no reason to celebrate. Just like 3 years ago when they took Roe v. Wade. What's there to fucking celebrate? Nothing. That our country's being taken over by assholes? Nazi fucking jerks? I don't have any problem with this. Just know that I'm just pointing it out. That Danny brought this to me today. And I'm sure they didn't know where it landed because, you know, it was dark when it went off. I mean, when they did set off that cluster, it was finally dark out. And they probably didn't see where it landed. It didn't, you know, they didn't have a clue. It landed in my yard. In the front yard, apparently, because that's where Danny found it. And that's why I'm thinking they were out either on the front of my house or the side of my house, setting these off in the street. Which, you know, like I said, I don't care. We used to do it too. But at least Danny cleans up the garbage in the yard. Yeah, at least she cleans up the garbage.